I chop Billin, we back. Man, ever since the great Randy Moss captivated an entire country with his vertical exploits back in the day, ever since Marshall University, right? We knew what Randy Moss was about. No frills. The man was going to run 9 routes on your ass ad nauseum, right? It's got me wondering, is FSU's Tamorrion Terry the biggest vertical freak since Randy Moss? Now, don't get me wrong, there has been some freaks, maybe even more freakier than Randy Moss. The first person that comes into mind is Megatron Calvin Johnson. Guy 6'5", nearly 240 pounds, running a 4.35 40-yard dash. Also, my man Julio Jones, 6'3", 220-pound cat, running a 4.38 40-yard dash. But to me, those guys were more on the physical side of things that can go vert, just like my man Terrell Owens, one of the greatest receivers of all time. Always a debate between Randy Moss and T.O. I put them more in that category, whereas your man Tamorrion Terry is extremely limited, at least from an offensive standpoint of what he played in, and he seems to only run 9 routes, sluggos, and the occasional slant, just like Randy Moss specialized in. So is he the biggest vertical freak, right? We also got to mention a guy like DK Metcalf, right? Another freaky cat like that. But man, something about Terry just puts me in the mind of the great Randy Moss. Let me know what you think. Let's get to this film study.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.
So in a very tumultuous Florida State campaign in 2019, Tamorrion Terry continued to deliver the goods downfield. You can see here, man, he averaged 19.8 yards per catch on 9 tutties. Nearly 1,200 yards on just 60 receptions, man. And you can see the year before that, 35 receptions, 744 yards. So he's averaging over 20 yards per reception at 6'4", 203 pounds. Probably a little bigger than that now from the recent pictures that I've seen there. But very much in the mold of Randy Moss, who was also 6'4", around 210 pounds or so. Also have to point out the long touchdown of 91 yards in the previous season of 78 yards. You can't be Randy Moss and not have some extremely long touchdowns to your name. All right, so I don't have any verified testing numbers for Tamorrion Terry. He kind of slipped by me, right, which is rare, being as though he's from Georgia like me here. And I know pretty much everyone in the state, he's from somewhere out far away, and he slipped under the radar. But, man, he is a complete gem. Whoever scouted this kid and offered him a scholarship to go to the former mecca of college football was a complete genius. But you see here, man, it said his high school coach said that he was 6'4", 205 and ran a 4.3 40-yard dash, which I can absolutely believe there. But, hey, to me, it's about what you see on that field, and you can clearly see this guy getting some serious separation each and every game. All right, check this out. Your man at the top of the screen, ISO, front side ISO here, running a sluggo, right? You're going to notice a pattern here. He's not going to run that many type of routes, and he's not the best route runner that you've ever seen. This is a lot of the same stuff that people used to say about Randy Moss when he was first coming out. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying that he's Randy Moss. It takes a lot more than some height and some serious speed to be Randy Moss. The guy's a Hall of Famer, so let's not kid ourselves in that manner. However, you have to think that some of his makeup and his attributes are just like Randy Moss here. So here we go. And his quarterback here, I'm not a big fan of James Blackman. I don't really like him that much at all, but he throws a damn good deep ball and say good. It's very much like it's pretty much like, I would say, like Dante Culpepper when he was there. Though Dante Culpepper was a good quarterback though. But check it out. Look at him, bang him, he cooked him, hit the slant, stick that foot in the ground. Now, can you run with this kid? That's what it is. You're playing a single high safety against this cat. Are you insane? Single high safety with his quarterback who can throw a hell of a deep ball, put some serious air on there, outside the numbers, outside of his shoulder. Look at the separation already created by the defensive back. He's not catching up, and the ball is perfect, right? Look at the product placement on that bad boy. Now, look, the single high safety's coming over, got a conversion defender. He has the angle, right? You would think so, but nope. Look at him pick him up and put him down. Right, you can slowly see the separation start. Look at his strides. Look at him. He's picking them up and putting them down faster than the guys, and they're shorter than him. That's some crazy track speed. Like, he has the type of speed, if he's running like 100, that's what you could really measure his speed, because he's 6'4". His 100-meter time is probably something bananas if he stayed with track. Look at that. tracked his ass, finished at the tape, showboat on him a little bit, working with the Mecca with them uniforms there. Boom, down goes Frazier. There you go. See, people calling this man Scary Terry. I hate that shit, right? I knew a cat growing up. His name was Scary Terry, and that shit had a way different connotation to it. So calling another man scary, I can't do it, bro. But he is TNT. Ain't nobody more explosive than this cat. He's like a stick of dynamite. Tamorrion Terry, TNT. Bottom of the screen. ISO again. Of course, you know what he's going to do. This time he's actually running a slant. So Hornibrook gets the ball out of his hands pretty quick. Now look, nothing but space and opportunity. But look, the cornerback's in pretty decent position. It's just that this guy has some serious speed. He has, I don't know if I've seen speed like this, man, outside of Randy Moss. Just the way he's able to get up to full speed, kind of turn himself, give you not that much to work with, work through it and weed through it. Look at that, man. He outran those guys like they were damn near standing still. Oh, that's crazy to me, man. All right, here we go. Down bottom, running a pure 9 outside release. Listen, nobody wants to get hands-on, man, with Tamorrion Terry, right? TNT, because your man, you don't want to be involved in a touch-and-go coverage with him. For the first, if you miss, it's over. Even if you don't miss, it's over. Check this out, right? Blackman almost sacked there. Look at the ball, selling out. Past the numbers, what I tell you, never play a single high against this guy. Look at the separation already generated. Now look, he can get up to speed very fast. Picking him up and putting him down more than you, even though his legs are longer. Now look at the separation starter. Separation anxiety ensues. My man right there is sad. Look at that. Exciting, man. All right, here we go. Top of the screen. This time in an even exchange situation. My man's playing off-man coverage right here. Let's check this out. Let's go back a little bit here. All right, so he's in 7 yards, given a 7-yard cushion, off-man coverage, and he still bites hella hard on the inside portion of this sluggo. That's what having a big freak like this will do for you. Cats are going to be afraid to get beat. Look at him, man. He's stumbling, stumbling, and he's still able to get on it. Right? Go and track the ball, even exchange situation, turn and contort his body, much like a Randy Moss. That's what made Randy Moss very good, just the ability to always come down with the catch. So that's another aspect of his game that needs to be highlighted. All right, 50-50 exchange situation going against Trajan Bandy. Puts him on a highlight reel. You got mossed. This looks just like Randy Moss, like his body type and everything. You know the way he jumps up and catches this ball right here. That don't look like Randy Moss. All you Randy Moss stands out there like myself, looks just like him. Like a spitting image, man. Trajan Bandy couldn't do nothing with it. He's actually in very good position, but he shows how strong his hands are. It shows how valuable of a weapon he is. All right, here we go again, running a, you get 2 guesses and they both don't count. All right, him on the slant here. Cooks Sheridan Jones without really having to do anything. That's some pretty decent separation for something that's not that good of a route. Look at it. Sheridan Jones has no chance of competing with that. Now look at him be able to put his foot in the ground and muscle relax, right? Change of direction is nasty, especially for a 6'4" guy. Change of direction nasty, and we know he picks him up. So look, the linebacker's coming full speed, and he's just now starting his 0 to 60 acceleration. Nothing there. And look at Sheridan Jones here. Like, that's scary. Sheridan Jones starts and stops with him. They both pick him up, put him down at the same time, and he quickly gets up to speed. Sheridan Jones almost looks like he's laboring. Look at him separating. Separation anxiety for Sheridan Jones. And for the Spectre kid chasing him, he's just time to do what he does. He even got, I think, Joe Charleston coming in here. Look at him. Nothing. Look at that. Almost, 5 yards, 6, 7 yards of separation by the time it's all the way over. Serious wills, man. So he's doing this quietly at the former mecca of college football, Florida State, which is sad. Hopefully Mike Norvell can get it cracking down there, man, so we can do some more on Florida State. It's been a long time. I can get out my feelings now. I was hoping Bob Stoops was gonna go to Florida State and we was gonna throw a party up in that bad boy. But it is what it is. Mike Norvell Definitely coming in, putting a lot of discipline in, so I like that. I didn't like Willie Taggart, which is why I stopped doing the Florida State stuff to begin with, right? He was trash dookie. I'm sorry. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Tamorrion Terry, TNT. Y'all can call him what y'all want to call him. I told him, man, TNT. Nobody more explosive, all right? But keep it locked right here. It's your boy Murf, the Underground King. I'm going to get Tamorrion Terry in one of these face-off series, man. I got a couple of wide receivers in mind. All these guys will be going to the NFL at the same time in this next draft, so it'll be good to get that out there before the season, all right? But it's your boy Murf, the Underground King, top Billin Sports, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.